Alright, I just quit working at Sam's Club the other day, and I'm going to be very clear right up front. I don't have an axe to grind, I'm not bitter, and I'm not trying to get any internet clout for this. I'm talking about this because it's wrong, and now that I don't work there anymore, I feel like it's my responsibility to say something. Because what I personally watched happen every single day is perfectly good food being intentionally thrown away and locked behind a dumpster so that nobody can access it. And yeah, I have video proof. Now in this video, you're seeing me throw away rotisserie chickens. They're not spoiled, I didn't drop them on the floor, they're not undercooked, they're not expired. There's nothing wrong with them at all. They're being thrown away because they didn't sell by the end of the night. And the dumpster that they go into, it's locked. Not please don't go in there, there's a master lock on it, so nobody can get in there after hours. Employees are not allowed to take them home, they're not allowed to donate them for whatever reason. And this isn't a suggestion, this is policy, according to several people at my store. I mean, that policy was confirmed by my team lead, by my department manager, and by the store manager. So here I am outside of the Sam's Club in South Charleston, West Virginia, and every night I throw away about 9 or 10 rotisserie chickens. Now, I cooked these chickens myself just a little bit ago. There's nothing at all wrong with these chickens, but I am required, per my store manager and I guess company policy, to just throw these in the fucking dumpster at the end of the night, because who the fuck knows why. But yeah, here we are. Here's me throwing perfectly good food right into a fucking dumpster. And they put a lock on the dumpster just in case any, undesirable people want to try and come and get the chickens out of the dumpster. So I just thought everyone might want to see that. Disclaimer, everything that I'm describing here is based on my personal experience working at a single Sam's Club location. I'm not speaking on behalf of the company as a whole, and I'm sharing what I personally witnessed, what I was instructed to do by management at my store, and my own calculations based on publicly available information. Now, on average, I personally threw away about 10 chickens a day. Sometimes I'd throw away none or 1 or 2, and then some days I'd throw away 20, 25, 30 damn chickens. Now, Sam's is open 364 days a year. They're only closed on Thanksgiving and Christmas. That means 3,640 chickens per store per year. That's a shit ton of chickens. Now, of course, that's only assuming that every store has that same policy, but as it was described to me, that's company policy. So we would assume that that's the policy at all the different stores in the United States. Now, in the United States and Puerto Rico, there are roughly 590 Sam's Clubs. So that comes out to approximately 2,147,600 whole rotisserie chickens thrown directly in the trash every single year. And that's a conservative estimate. Now, each chicken weighs, let's just say, about 2.87 pounds. I looked it up, they're between 2.5, 3 pounds. We're gonna go ahead and say 287, why the hell not? That is over 6.1 million pounds of perfectly good food thrown away, locked away, unrecoverable every year. I want to be clear, these numbers are my own estimates based on what I personally experienced. Average daily waste at my store and the number of Sam's Club's locations that are publicly listed. I can't speak for every store, but even a fraction of this is a massive amount of food. Now here's the part that really sealed it for me. During a meeting, I told my store manager this. On one day, I shut down one of the 2 ovens at 4 p.m. instead of running both of them till 6 p.m. At the end of that shift, I threw away 2 chickens. The very next day, I followed policy and I ran both of them until 6 p.m. That night, I threw away about 25 chickens. I asked her directly, which would you rather me do? Her answer was immediate and with no hesitation. I want both ovens running all day, full capacity. So this isn't accidental waste. This isn't poor forecasting. This is intentional overproduction, knowing full well that there will be waste at the end of the night. And here's what really gets me. My store already donated food. It donated bakery items, some of the uncooked meat that was about to expire, non-perishable goods. So the infrastructure exists, the partnerships already exist, and the ability already exists. There is no logical reason that the cooked chickens couldn't also be donated to somebody. And even if corporate claims there's a liability concern, this still does not explain why the employees can't take them home, or why we locked the food dumpster, the organics bin. If this was all about safety, the dumpsters wouldn't have a padlock. Now, what this is really about, let's be honest, this isn't about food safety, this isn't about liability, this isn't even about logistics. It's about maintaining artificial abundance, never letting the shelves look empty, and controlling inventory at the expense of basic human decency. Because if employees could take the food home, if the food could be recovered, then corporate would have to admit how much excess they're creating. And that's bad for the image. Now, you might wonder why I give such a shit. I live in West Virginia, and I see people every day who can't afford groceries, they rely on food banks, and they skip meals so their kids can eat. And I'm supposed to stand there and throw away hundreds of pounds of cooked food every week, lock it up, and pretend that that's normal? No, bullshit, no. I'm not a religious person at all. I absolutely am not. But my grandma always told me when I was a kid that wasting food was a sin. And regardless of it being a sin or not, it's morally bullshit to throw away perfectly good food that someone else could have while others are going hungry. Now, I don't work there anymore. I'm not violating any company policy. I'm just telling you what I personally witnessed and what I was instructed to do. And if Sam's Club doesn't like it, they can just start unlocking that dumpster. Now, if you're angry watching this video, good. You should be. If you work retail or food service and you've seen similar things, you're not alone. And if a multi-billion-dollar company is embarrassed by this, they should be. And just to wrap this up, I would like to say that I'm not saying this to attack anyone. I'm saying it because I believe food waste at this scale is a moral issue, especially in communities where people are struggling. If Sam's Club has a better explanation or wants to change this policy, I would genuinely welcome that conversation. Well, that's going to do it for me on this one. I love y'all and I mean it. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this. You know, if you experience anything similar at your job. And y'all can go ahead and check out these other videos that's on the screen right now. You know you want to, baby.